So anyways, thanks to your coffee, now I can do things I haven't been able to do since my early 20s, like writing dick off into the sunset. So about a month ago, I was invited into a private online Facebook group for some MLM that sold what they called happy coffee. Yes, me, an anti-MLM YouTuber, was added into an MLM Facebook group. Unbeknownst to them, they had literally just invited the devil into their church. I didn't actually accept the invitation into the group, but the group's settings allowed me to see the group's posts for 30 days. So yeah, I stalked the group for those 30 days, and I found some posts with very questionable legality. Before I go any further, I want to make it clear that the purpose of this video is not to shame those involved with the group or the person who initially invited me. Like I always say, most involved with MLMs are good, honest people who have been victimized by these corporate entities that utilize business models that are literally designed to lose people money. I obviously won't be sharing the group name, members' names, or any identifying information. My only goal is to shed light on the dubious claims this MLM perpetuates and hopefully help put a stop to the circulation of social media posts containing illegal health and income claims their distributors seem to be posting. The first couple posts I saw within the group were all talking about something called happy coffee, but the posts had very little information on what the actual MLM company was. After a little digging, I discovered that a fairly new MLM company called Elevacity was behind the product. The mastermind behind Elevacity was a man named Robert Oblon. I had never heard of Robert Oblon until I started researching into Elevacity, but wow, this dude could have an entire expose video dedicated just to him. On his own website, Oblon is basically described as a wannabe rock star turned entrepreneur who was obsessed with becoming rich. And so he started his own travel booking websites called Discount Air Brokers and 1800mrcruise.com. Never heard of them? Well, you shouldn't have because they both flopped. And what does a so-called entrepreneur who basically just cares about being rich do when their legitimate businesses fail? They start a bunch of pyramid schemes. Oblon has founded a myriad of multi-level marketing companies, which have all been mostly travel-focused except for Elevacity. Most notably, he co-founded the well-known MLM World Ventures, but turns out he was actually sued by the company itself for a breach of contract and ended up leaving the company entirely. The exact timeline of when he founded all of his other companies isn't exactly clear, but it appears as though he founded Elevacity in 2015 and sort of paired it with another one of his travel MLMs called Four Oceans. Yeah, because who wouldn't want to pair together long-haul international flights with a diuretic liquid substance? I mean, it just makes total sense.
What can I do from this point forward to elevate lives? What can I do from this point forward to have a major impact on a group of peoples? What can I do from this point forward to help change people's lives and elevate them to a different level? And I found it today with our company here with Mr. Robert Oblon.
Robert Oblon, who created this vision and mission, says, "It's time to elevate the state of home-based entrepreneurship known as MLM. It's in pain, and I want to help it get healthy again." Mr. Oblon has created lanes of opportunities and assembled this group with one mission in mind: to help you elevate your life. He created Elevacity, a prominent health and wellness company centered on pioneering the advancements of nutraceuticals, skincare, and functional beverages. With his 22 years in online travel, he's brought to market some of the most unique brands and values in the $8 trillion travel industry. He conceptualized the Elevapreneur program to give people a sense of purpose in helping other people elevate their health, wealth, and happiness. And finally, created a model to marry all of these things together to form one of the most exciting ways to make money working from home to come along in years. The Elevapreneurs are looking for other entrepreneurs who want to elevate their lives and the lives of others. This is your opportunity, and once and for all, achieve what you've been hoping for. Better health, to see the world, to have a greater sense of purpose, and make more money. Welcome home. Welcome to Elevapreneurs.
Oblon's reps for his MLMs are called Elevapreneurs because his apparent goal is to elevate entrepreneurs. Or I should say was to elevate entrepreneurs because Oblon has disappeared off the face of the earth. Through some internet digging, I found out that Oblon has been wrapped up in litigation with Elevacity. He was sued by the company he founded yet again. With or without Robert Oblon, Elevacity and their happy coffee bullcrap are still alive and well. Now, why is Elevacity's coffee called Happy Coffee? According to their website, their Elevate Smart Coffee, taken along with their Xanthomax supplements, contain the essential hormones that regulate mood and pleasure, which are dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, and endorphins. Basically, their coffee is sold as a mood enhancer and weight loss solution. I can't speak to whether or not there's any scientific evidence that suggests that ingesting hormones can actually make you happier, but I do know that the supplements industry as a whole is highly problematic with very little to no regulatory oversight. There is absolutely no regulation that requires manufacturers of supplements to prove that their products do what they claim they do. There is no requirement for efficacy, and the FDA is very transparent about this. There is a requirement for supplements to at least be safe to ingest, but supplement companies don't actually have to provide safety testing to the FDA unless they use an ingredient that has not yet been used as a dietary ingredient in the US. And even then, notification and submission of this safety testing is based on a trust system. So really, supplement companies can get away with a lot as long as they don't get caught, which is exactly what happened to Elevacity in 2019. The FDA issued a warning letter to Elevacity's manufacturing facility, Alternative Laboratories, in late 2019 because upon inspection of their facility, they found that they had added a new ingredient to their coffee products that required notification to the FDA. The FDA warning letter stated that even if they had made the proper notification of the new ingredient, production would have still been halted because the ingredient in question, called DMHA, has not been shown to be reasonably safe through any scientific analysis. A lot of companies have actually tried to put DMHA into their products because it's a stimulant and supposed appetite suppressant. However, there are also known side effects, which include increased anxiety and nervousness. Elevacity did halt the production of their illegal products, and from what I can infer from reading through complaints filed with the Better Business Bureau, they came out with a fixed version 2 of their Happy Coffee. But there's also been some controversy surrounding version 2, as there are numerous reports on the BBB of version 2 causing stomach pains and other medical complications. Happy Coffee is also not cheap, which is not surprising because one of the hallmarks of the MLM industry is upcharging their customers for products that aren't even viable in a non-direct selling scenario. A combo package that includes a 4.8 ounce of their coffee and 30 capsules of their dietary supplements costs $105 retail. Okay, so I drink a lot of coffee, and I've even on occasion bought myself Kopi Luwak, which is known to be one of the most expensive coffees in the world. But I can't say that I've ever spent over $100 in a single transaction for a tub of coffee and some supplements that probably don't do squat. On top of that, to become a distributor for this company, you either have to buy the Elevapreneur virtual business system, which is only $25 but literally just contains some pamphlets and a few sample products, or you have to shell out $250 to $500 to buy their real starter kits that actually contain full-size products. Just like most MLM compensation plans, Elevacity's compensation plan is extremely confusing. Of course, reps make a percentage of their sales and of their downline sales, but they're also given bonuses when they personally enroll someone who buys one of the big starter packs, and they earn bonuses for hitting some of the higher ranks. In my opinion, these bonuses indicate that Elevacity generates revenue by recruiting others into the scheme rather than from actual product sales, which fits the definition of a pyramid scheme. Their income disclosure statement also shows that almost 93% of reps make only $13 a month on average. So if you haven't caught on to this by now, Elevacity is a pretty scammy company. The company has not even been in existence for 5 years, and they've already seen their fair share of legal proceedings and government warning letters, which really comes as no surprise since the company operates in 2 industries that ride the line of legality: the supplement industry and the MLM industry. It also should come as no surprise then that this company has created a perfect storm in which their reps can make completely false health claims with little to no repercussions. This is where we get to the Facebook group I was added into. This is where things really take a downward turn. Like we've discussed, there's no requirement for supplement manufacturers to prove their products do anything, which is why supplement companies are not permitted to claim their products cure, prevent, or treat any specific disease or illness. They are only permitted to make structure function claims, like calcium builds strong bones or thieves oil supports the immune system. And again, they're not required to provide any evidence that their product actually does this. But what happens when a company decides to use an MLM business structure where they claim to use independent business owners to distribute their product? They no longer have the same liability for false health claims their reps make. They can perpetuate health claims through suggestion and insinuation to their reps while maintaining the appearance of innocence. I'm going to read to all of you just a few of the many illegal posts I found within this group, and you'll begin to see what I mean. Here's a customer testimony from someone who wants you to know it is worth it to give these happy products a try. Hashtag no regrets, hashtag happy products work. Customer says, I've never shared my story and it's probably time for me too. I started taking nitro dose the middle of May 2019. I was in a rough spot. I had ran myself into the ground mentally, physically, emotionally, all of it. My anxiety had skyrocketed and I had to force myself to enjoy being at my kids' and family events. I needed a 2 to 3 hour nap every day just to function. I had put on 30 pounds in the 6 months leading up to this change as well. I'm happy to report that my anxiety is non-existent. I traveled more this summer and went to more crowd-filled places than I have in the last 5 years combined. I'm down 20 pounds and I feel like a new or rejuvenated me. I don't have a crazy before and after picture and I'm okay with that. Feeling normal, thriving each day, and truly living is what I needed from this duo and it's done exactly that for me. My biggest hope is you give this an honest try, play with mixes, times of day taking it, etc. to find the right mix for you. I had to take Xanthomax before bed versus AM my first month because it made me sleepy. I also wasn't a huge fan of coffee when I started. It was worth playing with to live again. Happy coffee, happy chocolate, and happy lemonade benefits. I won't read through all the listed benefits, but the ones that stand out to me are reduces oxidative stress and provide anti-stress and anti-anxiety effects. Anxiety is a disorder, and some anxiety disorders are severe and require medication. Supplement companies cannot make specific references to disorders. Happy pill benefits. Protects against viruses, bacteria, and fungi. Okay, especially right now, to say that your supplements protect against viruses is extremely unethical and not to mention illegal. Top 10 benefits of turmeric and curcumin. Natural anti-inflammatory compound. Arthritis, joint problems. Antioxidant effect. Reduce heart disease. Improve brain function. Prevent cancer. Against depression. Anti-aging effect. Antimicrobial effect. Prevent and treat Alzheimer's disease. Even though this post is about turmeric and not about their products specifically, they're still insinuating that Happy Caps can treat arthritis, heart disease, cancer, depression, and Alzheimer's, among many other things. Supplement companies are not permitted to make mention of any specific diseases or illnesses. Happy customer, this could be you. Hashtag happy products work. Hashtag amazing. Hashtag stress relief. Hashtag so much more. Hashtag happy life. Not making any medical claims, just sharing my personal experience using Happy products. Before Happy Coffee, December 2019. Severe anxiety, depression, severe RLS, insomnia, angry all the time, severe fatigue, no motivation, joint pain, inflammation, fibromyalgia, severe brain fog, short-term memory loss, a declining in cognition. After Happy Coffee, March 2020, anxiety, depression decreased, no more RLS, insomnia, much better sleep, now dream, no more fatigue, and Energizer Bunny, inflammation, pain 95% gone, increase in mental clarity, better memory, increase in cognition, happier person, not as angry, better liver, kidney function, lower BP, cholesterol, lost 15 pounds. Okay, saying at the beginning of your post that you're not making health claims and then continuing on to make a bunch of health claims doesn't somehow give you immunity. You're still making health claims and it's still illegal. Customer testimony on how these products have helped her so much. I have been super insecure and suffered from depression and anxiety. I never had many friends or ever felt like I fit in or belonged. Add postpartum and then PTSD, life just made me numb. Then being diagnosed with fibromyalgia and suffering chronic pain, weight ballooning. I was so unhappy and felt like I was just getting through one day to get through another one. I found these products by accident and noticed immediately how clear thinking I felt. As the days went on, I began actually smiling and enjoying life. People began to notice. I have found my self-love and truly love who I am now. Please don't give up. Everyone has something they are dealing with, but know that you are loved. Hashtag happy products, hashtag happy life, hashtag mental clarity, hashtag life is good with happy. So clearly these social media posts are illegal and absolutely not okay. What really bothers me as someone who suffers from a form of anxiety is that it looks like they are purposely targeting people with anxiety or depression and claiming their coffee is a cure. Because of the shocking posts I found in just this one Facebook group, I decided to expand my search and look in other places of the internet to see if other reps are making similar claims. And yes, unfortunately, they are. All this in one pill. The sooner you try it, the sooner you'll feel better. Produces oxytocin in your body, helps maintain healthy cholesterol, helps maintain healthy insulin, helps maintain healthy blood sugar, prevent elevation of triglycerides, helps control brown fat, whatever brown fat is, keeps fat cells from filling up with fat, enhances energy, a master molecule, 200 times more powerful than resveratrol and red wine. Active against 60 human cancers. Activates, detoxifies, and eliminates pro-carcinogens. Interferes with enzymes that trigger the cancer process. Interferes with cancer cells metastasizing. Protective effect over the nervous system. Helps with arthritis. Anti-inflammatory. Produces GABA. Not sure what GABA is. Allows people to relax and get restful sleep. And so much more. The amount of health claims in this one post is just shocking. And they not only say their pill can prevent cancer, but they say it's active against 60 cancers.
You know, I've heard people get off of their anti-anxiety medications. Would that be great? And if you are on anti-anxiety medications, wouldn't that be wonderful for you to maybe reduce the dose or get off of it altogether after using this product? I'm not saying that result is typical, so please don't take this as me saying, oh, get off your pills and drink this coffee. I'm not saying that. But what if there is a chance that after, trying this product that you could maybe reduce your pills that you're taking and maybe just make you feel happier?
I'm not saying you can get off your anxiety pills by drinking this coffee, but you could get off your anxiety pills by drinking this coffee. The next one is just a fun one. I found it posted on Reddit. I honestly couldn't believe that someone actually texted this to someone else, and it just gave me a really good laugh. You know what? I think I need Drew in here to read this. Hold on one second. Okay, so I have Drew in here while I'm reading this because I just really think that we need another person to listen to this. Are you ready?
Yeah.
So, I know this is probably TMI, but I just had to tell you since I have no doubt it's from the coffee, LOL. I've had knee problems ever since I jacked mine up back in 2012, and it's kept me from doing a lot of things because of the pain and swelling, etc. And one of those things is getting on top during sex. And so last night, I just had extra energy at 9 p.m. after putting 6 kids to bed. So I was like, let's try this.
Oh no.
And not only was I able to, but my fat ass also didn't fall off out of breath like I would in the past before the knee surgery. So anyways, thanks to your coffee, now I can do things I haven't been able to do since my early 20s, like riding dick off into the sunset.
She's right, that is TMI.
That is totally TMI. So that's Elevacity, the MLM that sells $100 coffee that can apparently cure your depression and anxiety, prevent you from getting cancer, and allow you to ride dick off into the sunset. Where can I sign up? In all seriousness though, if Elevacity continues to allow their reps to make these sort of claims, they're going to end up being served an FTC warning letter for false health claims. Or worse, someone could actually end up getting hurt if they're manipulated into believing this coffee can replace their anxiety or depression meds. There's no coffee, tea, or magic pill that's going to solve all your problems. But there will always be those who are going to try and sell you that magic pill so they can make a quick buck. There's no better way to put it, but if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Thanks so much for watching. So in my last video, I talked about how I would like to do a Q&A video once I hit 10K and maybe start an Instagram page for the Antibot. I may have jumped the gun because my channel has really slowed down in growth the last few weeks, so hitting 10K may not be something that happens for a bit. But I wanted you guys to know I'm still planning on making that video if that's something you would like to see. Drop me in the comment below if that's something you guys would like. If you like this video, please make sure to just hearing him snorting is making me laugh. Oh, your breath stinks. If you like this video, please make sure to subscribe, ring the bell, follow me on Twitter at the Antibot, and I'll see you on the next one. See you, bye!